What's up, guys? Me here. I know I have uploaded for a while, and I'm sorry about that, but I haven't been really having the drive to do the upload things, and I decided to do this quick little video, and it's gaming related. I know, right? Because God forbid I talk about anything gaming and not it be on my gaming channel, and because recently I've just been talking nonstop about anime and manga, but since Tokyo Game Show came up, and now it's officially done, and I was like, okay, at first I was like, oh, just like do some like the first thoughts are like what's been announced so far, and it was going on, and then I thought like maybe I should wait till everything's announced so I could get all my thoughts together on this, and that's where we are right here and with this video because they announced a lot of stuff and things that got me interested a lot, and some things that already got me like more hype for it. I'd say, so, like hence the title of this video. But I'm I'm gonna be going at random points in this video, guys, from random games. So bear with me on that. Okay. First off, let's start with Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Now this, like I said on Twitter, I was gonna laugh my ass off if this ended up being legit, and it ended up being legit, and I proceeded to laugh my ass off. I was like, I called it. I totally called it, and it 2.8 basically is Dream Drop Distance remastered, and along with a special episode for Aqua that's basically shows like how Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna be, and it takes place like after the hidden the hidden episode in Birth by Sleep Final Mix, which I've still yet to play, even though I'm like at the end of the game of Final Mix in 2.5, and a movie with the events of Kingdom Hearts Chi, well Key, because Keyblade and whatnot, and it was like a lot of people were on the fence about it because Nomura said he wasn't gonna remake Dream Drop Distance, and that it like the other collections won't be on like PS4, Vita, and Xbox One, and the fact that I think because it came out in 2012, so the game's like 3 years old, and it was just if how they gonna remake it since it had touchscreen controls. I think that was like the major thing about it. Like they couldn't do it because of the whole two screen thing, but I guess they found a way around it. I guess you can use the touchpad apparently, but this is just speculation because that's all Kingdom Hearts is. Like just one big massive speculation, especially after you beat the games. But that's another topic for another time. Since I like to be the first to dismiss, like, oh, it's convoluted. It's not convoluted if you played the game and read the Ultimas. The Ultimas are a thing, guys. And those directly talk about the games at hand, like after and explain stuff like after you beat the games, like what happened during the secret endings and whatnot. And I think a lot of people fail to mention that, or like there are like other sources for you to get caught up with the story, and it has a freaking Wiki page. Go on the Kingdom Hearts Wiki. Like I'm not afraid to say I've been on there a good few times just to catch up on some things. Like what would be the point? I say uh, basically on Keyblade, so that's the main reason I was on there. And while we're still on it, the Aqua episode, I'm okay with that because it was basically how this I take this their answer to not being able to make a proper Birth by Sleep Volume 2, since that was like hinted at the end of the the hidden episode in Barbara Sleep Final Mix. Like it was hidden, and now that they're doing the whole now the Square is basically doing, you can test the game for yourself and see how it's going to be later on, like they did with Final Fantasy 15. They they decided to do it with Kingdom Hearts 3 with Aqua. So I'm looking forward to it. If this is gonna show like how Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna be, and Aqua's like one of my favorite female characters in the series. Her, Shion, and Larxene. That's it. I can't say much about Kyrie because we haven't seen anything from her yet, and Nominate too because she's Kyrie's nobody. So, like I said, those three, just those three. Moving on, Persona 5 we got another trailer, and I was just like, okay, alright, just wow. Because a lot of shit went down in that trailer. Like the main character getting beat up, like them some of their personas, rapid fire, him getting a persona with a mask, and they introduced a new character with a fox mask, and I forgot what his persona was. It's like Kabuki. I probably pissed somebody off with that. Another other dude that looked like the delinquent had like a pirate, and the girl had like a mistress. A mistress. We're doing that again, and the cat had his own little persona because he's gonna be the mascot character. Then we were also hit with the news that it's getting delayed until like 2016. So, well, summer 2016, I believe. And I was bummed at as soon as they said that. I was like, huh. I was really looking forward to that, but at the same time, I was like, well, that's one less game I have to worry about this gen, because I was like, because it was at this point like it's inevitable to get a PS4 because of how their lineup is right now. I was like, it was that, the Sky 5, Final Fantasy Type Zero, and Final, Final Fantasy 15 and World Final Fantasy. I was like look forward to, and that just got pushed up to like the next year, which it also happens to be the year Final Fantasy 15 is coming out. So, speak of that, we got another trailer for that, and I don't even know what to say. Honestly, the thing with me, and I talked about my friend and my brother about this, is like the thing with me with Final Fantasy 15 is that it's the fact that it basically strayed away from what it was originally supposed to be, and I'm not too. I'm still coming to gripes with it, with how Stella is no longer a character, and how they basically said fuck said they basically put a slash through the whole Romeo and Juliet story they had going in the original trailers, like how they were gonna be him and Stella were apparently supposed to be like love interests, but at the same time enemies, and at the point in the trailer they had them facing off, and that's no longer the case because of Luna. And they basically re-showed the trailer again, which I think it was Dawn. They basically showed the Dawn trailer, but just had Luna and Noctis, and it I don't know why they decided to pull the whole PR stunt of Luna's a strong character. I'm like, the thing is, you could say someone's a strong character, but their action speaks louder than words, and that's always held true in any medium. Action always speaks louder than words. Let her do something that proves she's a strong character. Oh, she walked past a bunch of guys pointing guns at her. Oh, that's so badass that people are quick to say. I was like, okay, and she's rebellious. She did that one rebellious action. She's instantly a badass for that. I'm like, it's gonna take a lot more for me to for me to just take her as a character, like as a strong character. That's all I'm saying. Because I know it's possible. It's the same way like how how Kingdom Hearts 3 is basically like Kyrie's time to shine, and hopefully it's her time to shine because of how she was in the back seat for the first two games, and then basically we like, oh, she could use the Keyblade in two, but we never went past that. We never explained like how she ended up with Destiny's Embrace or anything afterwards. Like what happened to her Keyblade afterwards? Nothing. The only thing we got from Kyrie character wise was like how she was able to use it because of how she touched Aqua's Keyblade when she was a kid. And at the end of Dream Drop, just is hinted that she's getting training with Yin Sid. And that's all I can say about Kyrie. And, characters that are. As long as she's not Lightning. As long as they don't go the Lightning route and do a 180 with her character and oh god, don't try to force feed us characters. That's the worst thing you could do. Do not try to force feed a character. They try to do that with Lightning, saying, "Oh, she's serious like Cloud," and no, don't do that. Just don't do it. And let's see, they announced another new One Piece game, One Piece Bloody Bloody Burn Blood. It's like a storm game basically, and I talked to my brother about that because he was just glad we're like getting One Piece games. We just like see like at least it's One Piece are getting games now, and because as of now the only One Piece games you could get are like that are out here that's not for kids, and War of the Pirate Warriors game, and that's basically was my, I wouldn't say my exposure to One Piece, but my exposure to like some of the other characters besides the main characters, like my favorites being like Perona and Hancock. Those are like my two favorites, and Tashigi too. And thing was like just looking at the gameplay, I was like, "Oh, this does play like Storm. It played exactly like it. It just One Piece style. Like, oh, One Piece getting enough fighting game, and here we go. Just, I guess, because Naruto's ending, they could just keep making One Piece game after One Piece game because they're localized them now. Like Bandai Namco, like that's the thing with Bandai Namco. Like they are localizing a lot of games now. Like I guess they realize like, oh, we don't have to translate it. Get like we don't have to localize it. Just translate it to English, and that's it. That's all we gotta do. Japanese voice is English sub. That's all they have to do, and that's they've been all on that apparently, because that's how all the games are getting released. Like Digimon and Sword Art Online and J All Stars. Just at least they're getting their act together with translated games. I'm looking at you, Sega. You know the sakes. Looking at that Fantasy Star Online 2 trailer kind of pissed me off, to be honest. Because it was. Why? Just. The game's already out and they already made an English version of the game. They just never released it to the West, which is beyond me. I was like, why do you think this is gonna sell? Like, because of how the Fantasy Star Online games work? Because that's how I got to Fantasy Star. I've gotten into Fantasy Star with Fantasy Star Universe. Yes, because a lot of people like to point fingers at that game and say, "Oh my God, it's terrible," and I like the game, and because of how the action RPG elements of it and the party system. Did I play it online? No. I wish I could have played it online because a lot of people enjoyed it online more, and I didn't get that experience until like Fantasy Star Portable for PSP, the second one, and that's one thing that bothered me. I was like, you do know this worked good on the PSP, right? Because you know PSP, internet, online, portable system. That 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 and Monster Hunter was like hand in hand. Like that's the main reason like the PSP was popular in Japan because of games like that, which you could play with friends. But apparently Sega didn't take to that, and it's like, no, you're not getting the game. And it's been like I think 3 years or so, 3 years since the game's released for like Vita, and they was like, oh, it's coming to PS4 and PC, but no word on the West. And I was like, just release it. So I mean, dicks about it. But there's the same people who said these are the same people who made Sonic slow to appease a focus group that said Sonic was running too fast, and that's I'm I'm, I'm making a separate video for that. Just just be warned. That was the dumbest thing I ever heard. Sonic's too freaking fast. My God. Um, and last but not least, they announced a Attack on Titan game, but could really care less about Attack on Titan. At least you guys are getting another game. That's all I can say, because you had a 3DS game. That was digital only. This was PS4, so. Oh, and Tomb Raider got a new trailer. That's. Like, they kind of dropped the ball on that one too, because I was like, oh, look, it's coming to PS4 like we all said it was going to be. Like, well, it was good. It's not gonna stay on Xbox One because that that Xbox One freaking flops in Japan. It's oh God, and people are still making games for that. People are still making games for that. Like Inafune's making a game for it, and Platinum Games are making a game for it. I was like, well, those would be like the only two exceptions. Oh, and Halo. That would be like the only three reasons I end up getting an Xbox One in the near future. Um, Star Ocean was another game that apparently had Square did like a live action thing for, and they introduced another character. See, the thing with me is, like after 4 is the last hope, which, oh my God, the trauma that game caused. I've basically been skeptical about Star Ocean. Like I was even thinking about like, hey, maybe I should go play the Till the End of Time, because that was originally the first Star Ocean I wanted to play, Till the End of Time for PS2. Until I saw the bonus board, and I was like, yeah, not really feeling it. Nope, I changed my mind. I want nothing to do with this. Like, and until I saw like the trailer for 5 when it was first announced. I was like, oh, seamless combat, and I was like, oh, you get 6 party members. I was like, I can get behind this, and I've been interested in it ever since. And so, hopefully, it can make me forget all about the Last Hope being a thing, because I think that was the prequel to the series. Yeah, I think the Last Hope is a prequel to the series, and God help us that Edge is the worst main character that ever graced a RPG or video game, because he was just horrible. And that's basically it for, well, what I saw from Tokyo Game Show and read upon. And I gotta say, it was a lot of things surprised me. A lot of a lot of things surprised me. Oh boy, the fact that the Fire Emblem characters are gonna be in Project Cross Zone 2, basically like because Nintendo had no one in the first game, even though it was on their system. Just oh, and the Odin Spear remake, Odin Spear HD collection, and Gravity Rush, the PS4 collection for that. I'm excited for that because I never played Gravity Rush because one, I don't have a Vita, and 2, I don't have a Vita, and 3, I don't have a Vita, and the Gravity Rush 2 not getting on PS4. So yeah, there's a lot of things, man. A lot of things to look forward to, and thing that got me though, I'm surprised this wasn't there. Like, and with them talking about the Witch and the 100 Night Revival, because that would have been interesting to see. Like, because I still haven't finished the PS3 version, but I planned on getting like the PS4 version if it fixed the freaking bugs, like the game closing on you, and oh god, oh that was irritating, really, really irritating. But it was an enjoyable experience this time around. Oh, the Karen reveal, that too. Karen getting revealed and was that I wasn't really expecting that because the crowd said always July, like how Karen was confirmed, and then she got confirmed. They had a trailer and everything. So yeah, I like Karen. But that's another game I'm looking forward to. Street Fighter Five. Mostly because Capcom basically said you can all you need is the disc, and I'm holding them to that. Like all you need is the disc, and you can either get everything in game or pay for it. So yeah, holding them on to that. They're slowly getting their act together with how they're treating their IPs. I'm still on the fence about the Legacy Collection because I still own the Mega Man Anniversary Collection. So sorry for me being not hyped, and the fact that you could find basically most of these games on each console's freaking shop. So excuse me for not buying into that, but that's just me. Okay, I'm done ranting, guys. Thanks for watching. And what video? God, what video? What games are you most excited for in the coming year? Because another thing I've surprised we didn't get touched upon was the Fire Emblem game. The Fire Emblem, if no, not Fire Emblem, the Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem game. I'm surprised they didn't touch upon that. Nintendo had the chance to touch upon that, but you know, with Iwata's passing and them having to hire a new president, I can see why they weren't there at the Tokyo Game Show because they was going through some stuff. And from what I heard, Miyamoto for a while took care of being the CEO. So yeah, Guilty Gear 2 because they brought Jam back for Guilty Gear, and I held off on buying that because I knew there was gonna like be another version. That's another game I'm looking forward to. Well, the PS4 version. It's like I was getting the PS4 version regardless. Kind of tuckered out from the PS3. So, like I said in the comments below, like, what games you excited for? What's your favorite aspect of Tokyo Game Show this year? And just what games are you excited for next year in general, or what do you want to see more of? Because there was a lot I wanted to see more of. Like I say it could. They already did touch upon Persona 5 more. They confirmed they're getting both an anime, and they showed the opening vocals to the opening. So, and I think they did like a live stream for Star Ocean, which I still got to go back and watch. So, yeah, it's same with Final Fantasy 15. They got chocobos. So. Can't really say much there. So, thank you guys for watching. Keep it classy, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it won't take too long. And hopefully it might be another gaming video. I couldn't tell you.